to my wacky clacky setup. And let me scooch in my desk. Trap myself. I can draw. Move my gummies. Move my stress ball. Because I have it nearby, so I'm making sure to exercise my poor little drawing hand. Let's get this. There we go. So as the title says, I may be disappearing sporadically. I have my phone camera going, so there's no little me to be talking right here. But yeah, I'm recording them and documenting them once again because now they're lighting their yard trims in their freaking grill. And that was going even crazier. It's super windy right now. Crazy windy. And they seriously say, you know what? Now's a good time to light a freaking fire. Oops, I need my navigator back. I took it off. So I could take my thumbnail picture. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well and safe. I thought I could work on the background, but I just realized I need to finish the polka dots on Crom's cape here. Oh guys, I was having such a good week because my neighbors hadn't lit their fire pit in a while, and I was like, yay, they finally stopped. They finally learned. No, they didn't. They just tried a new rat bastard way. I was like, okay. Here, I need to sneeze. Hiya wawa, hiya wawa, hi. Oh, please excuse me. Sorry, bot squad. I'm a sneezer. I've always been such a sneezer. Ever since I was a kid. I've always sneezed a lot. When I was a kid, and I would sneeze, with every sneeze, I would fart. And my family would always make such a big deal of it, like, why do you fart with every sneeze? And they'd literally be like, achoo, 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 achoo. I don't do that anymore, I think. When I was talking to my sister about it, she was like, you still do it? And I was like, when? So at least I don't do it enough to constantly be bagged on about it. Well, I don't know, just those toots needed an opportunity to escape, I guess. To be fair, my butthole is very tiny. Things you guys didn't know, but I'm sharing it anyway. Let's see, it's 8:26, so at 9 o'clock, I'm gonna go check on my phone that I put out. And then I think I'm gonna have it keep going until 10 o'clock, just in case. Because if they come out and they still have a fire going, I can for sure report that. Because I found out no one should be lighting their fire beyond 9 p.m. And I was like, oh, well, I have plenty of documentation of them lighting it between 10 p.m. to midnight. And it going from midnight. It's smoking from midnight to all the way till 7 a.m. So, yeah, guys, I'm just so tired of my neighbors. They think they're tired of us, but they are freaking, oh my god. And they try to do it so discreetly. It's like, that's how you know when you're doing something wrong. When you're trying to avoid being seen. If you know you're in the right and you're fine, you'll just keep doing whatever you're doing that someone might be complaining about. But yeah, they know what they're doing. And they know it's wrong. And that's what we call stupidity, guys. When someone knows what they're doing is wrong, but then still decides to do it, that's called stupidity. Ignorance is when you do something and you have no idea. You're just totally unaware of the fact. But yeah, stupidity is when you know you're doing something wrong and you choose to do it anyway. So that's what they are. They're stupid. And I will keep reporting them as much as I need. You know, one thing I discovered too is that they are throwing their trash away in another neighbor's trash bin. And I might have documentation of that because I was trying to record something else they did, but I happened to catch them doing it. And the lady who was doing it, she scattered off so fast, like she just ran, and I was really confused, like, huh, like why is she acting like that? But after my mom pointed out, like they never have trash out, and you know, they burn some of their trash. So yeah, I'm pretty sure just whatever our report, our complaint is still being processed because I sent off 300 images of evidence. And guys, that was after narrowing it down from 700 pictures of evidence. And I got that 700 pictures. I had to screenshot it from hours of evidence because they needed pictures, not video. I was like, okay. What is this? Okay. I shall clip you. But luckily for all that video footage I got, I wrote notes because when I went in with the video, since I was expecting them to watch it, I wrote timestamps for like the most like offending moments. So I was just able to use my own notes and find all the spots to screenshot and email off. I was up so late doing that. Well, I worked hard, I persevered because I just wanted something done, and my reward to myself was pulling for Cantarella and Wuthering Waves. I mean, my friend did the pulling, and she streamed it, but that was still my reward of like, I get to do that. I get to get her. And my hard work was paid off because Cantarella came home. Even Camellia. And I even got Cantarella's weapon. So that was nice. Life giving me a pat on the back. These shapes are more ovally. I'm gonna make them more circle. But yeah, I just can't believe, because I'm pretty sure they already got a letter of like, you can't be lighting your fire past 9 p.m. Because, I mean, they came out earlier than usual. And they very intentionally avoided using their fire pit. But man, I truly give thanks to God who just gives me perfect timing to just come out when they're doing that stuff, so I can just. And I had my phone. It was so funny because I went out at 7 p.m. because my stream was supposed to start at 8, and I was like, I'm gonna play Wuthering Waves until 10 minutes before stream because I didn't really have much to set up today. And so I was like, yeah, I was gonna let myself play some Wuthering Waves until it's near stream time. And the moment I went out to start playing is the moment they went out to light their yard trimmings in their barbecue pit. And oh my god, guys, it's so windy right now. I don't know if I mentioned that. It's so freaking windy right now. And there's just crazy amount of embers just flying around from the wind. Like, not even just like little tiny bits. It was like huge chunks from even how far away I was. And I was like, oh my god. And their barbecue was right next to their house, like no distance and stuff. And so fortunately that dumbass lady realized, like, oh shit, like, you know, maybe I should move my fire pit away from the house. But yeah, just how stupid can people be? Very stupid. Very, very stupid. Sometimes I think I'm stupid, but I'm just like, nah. I just make mistakes time to time, and it's usually out of ignorance. And once I learn, I'm just like, okay, won't do that again. But yeah, they just continue to do it, and that's why they're stupid. But yeah, I'm like, I low-key want the stream to be over already so I can just review the video and email it off. Anyway, in lighter topics, I was playing Wuthering Waves today, and it was really nice to be building my new girls. I was trying the Tower of Adversity today because I just simply did not have enough characters to progress far enough, because it runs based off energy, vitality, I think it's called. And yeah, just my main characters were just my main three. These couldn't do the other half. So I need to complete that later. I don't have Camellia or Cantarella completely built because my friend who's helping me with the boss drops, she only got a few, which is okay. I know she plays really quick in the morning. So at least I managed to get Cantarella up to level 50, and so she was able to carry enough for the first 2 floors on each side, and then I'm gonna go in with Brance and Rover to do the harder half. No, hang on. Hard light? Okay, hi. I just need to, oh, see? Some of these aren't even filled in. So in 20 minutes, I need to check on my camera. Wait, I don't think Chrome has polka dots. No, I think it does. Okay. I'm just gonna do it, and if I just need to erase it later, I won't erase it. Whatever. But yeah, today I should be mostly working on the background today. I really need to up my background level, guys. I think that's my 2 goals for the year. Upping my background game and getting more musically inclined. Well, I'm a pretty musically inclined. I guess more musically learnt because I don't know how to read music. So I have no idea how to compose music because I don't know how to play anything. I can tell you the white keys of a piano, but that's about it. Of what notes they are. Oh, I hear my dumbass neighbor outside. So they're definitely doing something. Good thing I left my camera out there because I almost was like, nah, maybe I should just bring it in. Maybe they're done. Nah. They already proven to me too many times that they will just happily just leave a fire going. Then this side. Maybe you should make these guys thinner. We're at an angle, so it's not going to be a full circle. It's so funny because I just put my phone down. I set it up to record them. And they think since I'm not around, like, physically, that they can just do whatever. And when I was reviewing the videos of them, of moments that I walked away to, like, do stuff, like, they really took that chance to try to do something. And I was like, y'all are idiots. That's how, I don't know, that's how I just, you know, someone's doing something wrong. When they try to do it in secret. I would know, because I've done that before. Of doing wrong things and waiting until no one was around to judge me. Like, until the situation is resolved, I literally feel afraid to leave home because I just feel like I need to be documenting them, which is awful because, you know, if I want to visit my sister, I should be able to freely visit my sister instead of being like, I wonder what they're doing. I guess it's good that they're stupid enough to think that just because I'm not around, they can do whatever. So I was able to catch more incriminating moments against them. good enough for me. Hard lights. There we go. Alright. I think Chrome is officially done. I'm not gonna bother fixing the boots. I don't care. And then I decided not to put flowers on Lucina because I just love the coloring too much on her little hat. So let's save real quick. My poor laptop, I apparently had it on. It was on with the file still going, and I was working on that like a day or two ago. So my poor little laptop was on since then. Oh, Lucina has polka dots too on her darn thing. Ugh, I forgot. Okay. Oh no, wait, does she? Okay, I'm not gonna bother now. I'm gonna wait until I look at a reference. So if it ends up not having polka dots, I think it's fine. I think it looks cute like this. I think it's fine. Artistic liberties. Artistic liberties. Okay, so time to work on the background. And I'm not sure what I want to do exactly about this. Because I don't know if I want to keep it pastel and dark like it is now. What do I just do? Layer. Oh, I just copied. Okay. Or if I should making it darker. Middle ground? I think I like the lighter version. So I think it allows the characters, Chrome and Lucina, to pop out more. Because they're already soft and pastel-y. Okay. Alright, let's get to it. I've been singing a lot of Bravely Default songs to myself ever since I watched the trailer. And yeah, just Bravely Default is so good. I fucking love Bravely Default. If my sister ever gets a Switch 2, which I highly doubt it because it's like, you know, they already have a Switch. Why would they need a... They definitely won't be getting it anytime soon, that's for sure. But if she ever does get one, I would like to do my best to get Bravely Default and play it for her. It's such a good game. Such a good game. Even got her husband to play it, and he loved it too. I was pretty surprised when he asked me, like, hey, can I borrow Bravely Default? And I'm like, okay. Okay, little buddy. Whammy Moochie. Okay, flowers. I have a reference, a poster of strawberries and its flowers on my wall. So I'm looking at that right now. Am I gonna hand draw every single flower and strawberry? Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. You know, when I'm gonna be late, sometimes I think about, like, maybe I should write a post letting anyone know, but let's be real. No one gives a F. I think it's really important to write a post if I'm canceling stream, because I'm usually pretty alone the first hour, which is okay. I want this pencil multiply. Okay, for now I'm just gonna use it to do the outline of stuff. And there's little leaves between each petal bit. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. If any of you guys have played Bravely Default and have never watched the concert, I cannot recommend it enough, because the concert expands on like a lot of the songs, and I felt like the songs in the concert were like the versions Rebel wanted to make, but probably just for whatever reasons like had to be more video game-ized, you know. Was Bravely Default before Near Automata came out? Because I feel like Near Automata like really set the tone for games to just be able to do whatever the heck they want for the music. Which pencil multiplies? No, that one's overlay. Oh, I think it's this one. There we go. Oh, my mochi, little fat baby. Meow, 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 meow. So the reason I'm still keeping Crom and Lucina up, even though they're kind of in the way, is because I just want to make sure that the background's going to look fine with, you know, framing them. And then once I need to move them out of the way, we'll turn them off. Okay, there definitely needs to be more flowers, but for now, let me just figure out the strawberries, I guess. Oh. And then okay. Oh, guys, I want to play Wuthering Waves so bad, but it's so frustrating that I just can't do what I want. Most of all, I want to play with my friend. Instead of having her do everything for me, I want to play with her. I regret not buying that PS4, PS5 when it was on sale for $200 because I could have gotten an employee discount on it. My eldest sister has a PS5, but I definitely can't use it because she is a hoe, both figuratively and literally. But yeah, we don't talk at all ever since she gave me a concussion and was screaming at me of I'm never gonna become anything, that I'm never gonna achieve anything, that I should just go die in the desert. But everything she was saying to me just sounded like she was things that she's been thinking about herself. Well, I just felt pity for her. But yeah, I had a concussion for a month. I still need to edit my videos because when I was documenting Grima Tales, when I was working on it alone before I ever announced it, I still need to edit all those videos for like a devlog. But man, the first like month of it, of me documenting it, I sound like such an idiot because I had my concussion and I was just slurring so bad, just like slur. So that's kind of low key why I haven't bothered, because I'm just like, oh, I sound so stupid. But I was literally stupefied. But yeah, she's in like her mid-40s and she behaves like that. It's like, you are a freaking loser. Honestly, all my siblings are losers besides 2 of them. But I just pray that one day they can grow up and become prosperous. And stop being little adult children. How big do I want this strawberry? But yeah, I don't like weathering waves. I just want to be able to grind my own materials. Whenever I'm able to get a job, because oh my gosh, guys, I've been trying so hard to get a freaking job, but it's just been so hard because I'm just a little elf girl. And just every single job I applied for, whether I went in for an interview or called in and was like, "Can I speak with your hiring manager?" They would always be like, "How old are you?" Like, and I don't know, just I could just tell that there's like just hesitant about it because I just look and I sound like a little child. Sometimes I feel like I talk like a deep ass man. My frog voice, I can't do it right now. I can't do that command. There has been times too when I called and I tried my best to make a deeper voice to sound like I'm older. But yeah, soon I'm going to be going to like an office that helps you find work, like based on everything, I guess, your skill set and needs. So I really pray to God that something can happen. And whenever I get a job, I don't know if I should get a PS5 or just get a good laptop. I mean, I probably should get a laptop because then I would be able to do more things. Because I have a lot of things I do on the computer. And my PS4 is still perfectly good. Yeah, I think a computer is more important. Okay, let's see. Okay, in 3 minutes, I'm gonna go check up on outside. Whenever I start a stream, I get so tired. I already feel like I want to go to sleep. And then when I'm done with stream, I'm wide awake again. What's What's the dealio? Bot Squad, if you're there, can you just leave me any moon emoji? I'm just really curious if anyone watches my VODs. Leave me a moon emoji in the comments. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Look at my little bunny. Look at my little bunny. So cute. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, I'm gonna add in more flowers. Let's make this smaller. Oh, guys, since it's been so windy lately, you know, of course, the birds haven't been doing too well, but it broke my heart because some of the birds that like nest nearby, one of them, I just heard them just like, you know, doing its call for hours and hours because I guess like it lost its spouse or something. This happened last year, I think, or a year or two ago, where a bird that was nesting nearby, it lost its spouse, because I would always see it in its family around. And then just one day, just after a huge windy storm, I only was seeing one, and it was just perched on the fence and just and like I could just hear it just going around the whole neighborhood, just calling out for its family. And it just broke my heart because yeah, it did it for like 2 or 3 weeks, just searching for its little family. My heart broke. I think I did cry. Poor baby. That was so sad. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. So these things have about 7 petals, so I'll fix that. Okay, BRB, I'm gonna go check on my phone. That is recording my neighbors. Oh, my machine here is cold. You is conserving your. Okay, I'm back. I just ended the video and put a new video to record. Since it is past 9 p.m., if they are doing any sort of flame thing, that's definitely a violation. So I'm just gonna have it go for another hour just in case. Yeah, it's cold though, which I love. I love it's so cold, and it's freaking April. I feel like I'm just scarred forever from those years where it got really hot, where summer was already here by February. And so I'm just always scared and afraid that might happen again. Whoa. Oh, I'm sorry. That little bird lost its family. That's so sad. That's so sad. Because those type of birds, I don't want to say what type because I don't want somehow someone able to figure out like, oh, they only dwell in these areas and find out where I live. But these type of birds, they mate for life. And I was like, oh baby, you lost your forever mate. I'm so sorry. I'm really sad. And you could just tell it was just crying. That it was so sad. People who say animals don't have feelings, those people don't have feelings. Honestly, whenever I meet someone who says that animals don't have feelings, I just start disregarding their feelings. If they're gonna disregard animal feelings, then I don't need to give a flying F about their feelings ever again. Because since they're clearly so uncompassionate, why am I gonna give them compassion? The answer is I'm not. They can see how it feels to just be told, oh, you don't have feelings. I'm gonna be concerned about you. Pretty sure I've straight up told those people too, just like, from now on, I'm not gonna give a F about your feelings. Because I feel like I vaguely remember someone being like, what? What do you mean? And then just be like, you don't think animal has feelings? Like, you're such a a-hole to think that? Then I'm gonna show you what it feels like to just not be considered having feelings. You can feel like if they can get the experience. If an alien came and was like, oh, this is just an animal. Experiment on them. Alright, I just want to get like all... Okay, one thing I need to remember... Let's see... 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Hi. So I need to remember that actually it's gonna be cut off this much. I forgot I'm gonna do like a balance. Or maybe, Okay. So let's see, where is this? Like right before this little strawberry. Okay. Right before this little strawberry. So I want to pull all this down. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to just put like the leaves up there. I'm gonna make a line with this. Actually, let me use this. Make a dot. Or make a dash. It's gonna be around here. Not a little too crazy. Actually, what I should just be doing to make sure it's for sure. Edit. Film. That way you just know that's the cutoff line. And then bring all this down. Oh no, not shrink selection. Not what I want. Let me select this. And then put all this down. Okay. And then the leaves. Let's grab some green. It's kind of in general. Okay, there's usually 3. Kind of looking like a weed leaf. I'm doing it. My problem is I'm making it too bouncy. It's more sharp. That was my problem. Okay, let's erase these. So if we're looking like a weed leaf. Oh gee, it's so cold and you're laying by your ice pack. You are a freak. A freak and a geek. I'm gonna make the leaves big. Okay, actually, instead of leaves, I'm just gonna do flowers and they'll just be cut off a little. So I think the leaves will look better if they're just smaller. So let's see. So I should be changing the color. Yes, much better, I think, cuter. Whatever. I'm just trying to put general placement. Two, three, four, 5, 6. Usually when I sketch like this, I prefer to do precisely the first time, but right now I just need a general idea of where things are going. And then I guess I could do leaf. Do a flower right here. Okay. That's so small. Oh, just whenever my neighbors light their fire, I feel like I can't settle. I feel like I just have to focus on that and just keep checking and making sure everything's okay. I hate it. I hate it so much that they keep doing this ish. Like I'm just trying to I'm doing my best right now to just make myself just draw and focus on drawing, but the reality is I feel like I can't focus. I just keep looking at the time and being like, okay, I'm gonna this much more time to check this more time to go check up on it. Um it's all transparent. I was like, what is this? But yeah, that was, I forgot my crazy pattern. Chrome sync. Oh, you know what? turn this on. And let's see my progress of Chrome. Wow. He got improved like crazy. Suge. I think Lucina's pretty much the same. So I just fixed her head. Yeah, because her head was so big before. But yeah, Chrome, you can see. You can see all the progress I did. Okay, turn that back on. I think I'm gonna delete this because I am confident I don't need it anymore. And the Lucina head, I don't need anymore. My floating Lucina head. Just don't like layers, guys. I just don't like layers. I'm gonna do that. What is this? Oh. Okay. Done. Done. I don't know what I wanted to do there, but I was gonna say done. I'm gonna get cut off anyway. I mean, I think that's kind of a given that I want to touch it up. And then, of course, background. So I'm gonna delete this layer because I know in my mind that I need to finish the background and just touch up on Lucina. Improve her a little. Wish I'd get rid of more layers. But 2 of them are for the polka dots. And that checkers. Okay. Just keep drawing. This background, I literally don't think I'm gonna get anything else done besides this. That's fine. I don't even have money to produce much things anyway. So I'll actually probably take up all my spare money for my tax return, because once my tax return is probably gonna be tiny AF. And the first things first that I need to buy is hay for my bunny, buy another thing of litter, I want to buy 2 boxes of hay, which is going to be I want to buy the big box, that's $70, and then I want to put through my monthly order, which is like $60 plus tax. So that's gonna be, let's just say 70 plus 70, 140. So I'm gonna assume like 160. That's probably gonna be a solid half of my, because I'm hoping to get a $300 tax return. I think that's what I got last year. So my tax return is already half gone. And then what else did I need to get for Emoji? Those are the like 2 most pressing things. There was something else, I can't remember. Wait a minute, if I spend like another $50, I'm gonna have less than 100 left for my tax return. I am so tired. But I need to work on this because I haven't worked on it all week. Thursdays is a really slow day for streaming. I noticed that people don't usually show up on a Thursday stream, which is okay. I understand. It's a little bit lonely. So tired. Oh my god, I texted my HOA officer once I saw that my neighbors were lighting their yard trims in their barbecue, and I accidentally texted the wrong number at first. I put in the wrong last digit. I put 0 instead of 9. And I didn't realize until after I sent it. So hopefully it's a number no one has. If anyone does have the number, I texted it to be like, please disregard. But I'm pretty sure that dude is still asleep because he's 70 years old. But all my respect for working at 70. He's still. I told him when we met him, because he didn't believe that I was. Because he I don't know, he just didn't believe I was as old as I was. I was an adult. Because he was like, "How old are you?" Like, because there's a rule in our neighborhood that you have to be a certain age to live there. And I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm old enough. Don't worry." And then he told me that he was 17, and I was like, "Oh, well, you're still quite the sprightly man." And he started laughing his ass off so hard. And I told him that. But I mean, for real, I feel like I meet even 60-year-olds who can't even function. Like, he was walking around. I mean, a sprightly old lad. I would have thought he was like in his 60s at latest. By the way, if anyone's curious. Oh, chat. Yeah, was not working. Literally everything just popped up right now. Good evening, the artist that rivals Da Vinci himself. Bomb planet, please. I'm not nearly that good, but thank you for the compliments. How's everything? Chat not working? Yeah, it looked like everything just suddenly popped up right now. It's getting kind of stormy where I'm at, so I think the storm is messing with connection. Whenever it gets stormy, my internet gets pretty bad. I think it's just not me, or I think it's just me. But hi, Shadow. Welcome in. Thank you for stopping by. I was talking to myself. Just talking about my dang neighbors. I reported them about their their very dangerous habits of their fire pit and then burning their yard trimmings and creating a mass amount of smoke that it goes across, literally smokes up the entire block. And today, after a few days of not burning anything, they tried putting their yard trimmings in their barbecue, and that was an even worse decision. There's just all these crazy huge embers blowing everywhere, and their barbecue is right next to their house. But yeah, I got it all on footage. I still have my phone going, recording just in case. Because you're not allowed to have a fire going beyond 9 p.m. So in case they still have it going beyond 9 p.m., I want it on footage so I can send it in. It just makes me so anxious. I have a lot of trauma concerning fires, so I just, my anxiety spikes. But yeah, just their practices just extra makes me anxious and stuff. Your neighbors really like starting fires. Must be Black Eagle fans. Those darn Black Eagles. Yes, but it's so annoying. But that's how you know they're doing something bad when they're trying to find a way around it, and they were trying to do it secretly. But luckily, I walked out the moment that they began, so I was able to record it. And then they were just trying to play it off and stuff. But nah, I got it all on footage, and it's pretty obvious what they were doing. Like, for real, I'm not even like exaggerating in any way. I thought this was gonna finally be the time where they caught their house on fire, because the embers were like barely not touching their house. And then finally they had the realization that they should scooch their barbecue away. Oh. But yeah, as I always say, well, I mean, this is a fact, but stupidity is doing something that you know you shouldn't do, but doing it anyway. Ignorance is making a mistake because you just simply did not know something. So the new Mario Kart game might have a Fire Emblem character in it. Oh my god. Who? Where'd you get this information? It's so funny because I was just thinking when I saw Mario Kart was announced, I was like, I'm really interested to play if like they like smashed it up where we can play a Fire Emblem character in it. But I was like, but also that's kind of weird. That's so immersion freaking. But I guess I might come true. I'm curious who they'll put in. I wouldn't want Crom in a cart. That's so funny. But yeah, where did this possibility, this rumor come from? Is it simply a rumor, or was like it hinted? Is Mario Kart just becoming a second Smash? What's going on? What's the dealio? So you want this color? I know this is the flowers. People... Wait. Oh my gosh. My setup is blocking the chat too much. People are the pet from Engage. Sami might... Oh, Sami? Okay, I guess I could accept that a little more. But that's still so random. Little Sami. I don't know if you watch an anime called Medalist. It's a ice skating anime. But one of the girls, like on her shirts, straight up has what looks like Sami. Like I don't think it's intended to be Sami, but it straight up looks like Sami. It looks like Sami. Sami's becoming an icon. And that would be pretty good though. Still not gonna buy it. I mean, I don't even have money anyway. There's 2 things in this world that are okay, that are morally okay to pirate, and that is Nintendo products and Adobe products. Don't forget that, boys and girls. It is morally okay to pirate Adobe and Nintendo. And I hope that's true because I love Sami. Sami's cute. It reminds me of Meow Wow from Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. I just want to give it its dumb little face a smooch. I would pay for his Sami plushies. I'm surprised they haven't done it. Do you think they would? Little Som. I feel like Fire Emblem as a whole needs more merchandise. It's still my dream to get that freaking Awakening backpack where the outside is the Naga theme brand, like it has the Naga brand, and then inside the backpack has Grima's mark. And I was just like, give me the Kraben backpack. It was pretty pricey. It was I think when I saw it was like 120. Also, I was right about the fake kids banner. Yay. Me too. I was right too. Because remember how I mentioned that, well, I don't know if you were there when I mentioned it, but once the Echoes banner came out, I began to speculate what the kids banner was going to be. And I was like, I think it's going to be Fates, because I thought about it and we hadn't really gotten anything Fates in a while. And yeah, I just felt like they could kind of possibly be used to become kid versions, since we had, because I was also like, are they gonna do Azura though, since there's already a kid version of her? That like alternate reality of something of her. I'm honestly surprised they didn't show her in the trailer. They showed adult Azura. Well, maybe they didn't want to acknowledge that she exists. I'm surprised it's mostly Conquest. Yeah, that was my head scratcher too. Like, it's only Conquest. So I'm a little concerned that maybe they'll do the other side of it, which I hope not, because freaking Echoes, just give me freaking kid version Echoes. They are literally the one already ready with official kid versions. Like, what the hecky malecky? So I don't know. I hope they just keep it at that. I just hope, I don't know. Just let, after they just give us Echoes, they can do whatever the hell they want. But yeah, I guess we wait until next year to see. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's good that it wasn't Echo Kids, because I did swear I promised Cliff that I would pull on his next alt. And so if he did appear, he'd more than likely be part of the group. And I'm broke. I went wild on the Hall of Forms banner. And then I went wild on trying to get as many Devotion Day Croppins with Duo. So I'm broke. But 2 years from now, it would be the 10-year anniversary for Echoes. Oh. But they already proven that they don't celebrate the individual games. Because there's been quite a few 10, 15, 20 anniversary, and the most they do is just celebrate the Fire Emblem existence in general anniversary. Okay, I don't know what to do now. Okay, background. Let me just start with these strawberries, I guess. Do I like this strawberry? Yes, I do. I want it where the red goes out. I wish they would do something when it's a game's anniversary. Just throw us like a little bit of orbs or something. It's like here's one orb. Or I would literally just take one orb. Fire Emblem Heroes is so stingy. I'm like they are, but they aren't. Like they will throw down all the other resources, but they're pretty dang stingy with the orbs. It's like, bro, I don't know, giving me Genshin Genshin vibes. Maybe I just been too traumatized by Genshin and their greediness. Sorry, traumatized is not the great word, but just yeah, I feel like they could do better for the game going for 8 years now, because usually gacha games like this don't last very long. It's kind of a miracle, especially with the insane amount of power creeping. Usually games like this just die the hell out. That's weird. It's thingy because it's one of Nintendo's top selling mobile games. Exactly, precisely. You think they would be more grateful. Like, I put this in the survey, but I feel like also the least they could do is allow us to input our B-Day and have a B-Day login reward. Because, like, every other gacha game, they do that. Even Genshin does that. Even though all they send you is, ooh, hiccups. It's a cake to restore your stamina. Still, I feel like they should do that. So I hope so. To just be like, thank you for still playing the game. Thank you for even logging in on your B-Day as well. We appreciate you. Because I mean, also in the Fire Emblem games, at least Awakening, and I believe Three Houses as well. You can put in your birth date, and the characters will tell you something. So they should put that in Fire Emblem Heroes as well. If my ass has the time to be logging in on my B-Day, I'm probably a sad person who could just get some nice acknowledgement. They know how lonely the Japanese players are. Come on. We've been putting your game out for 8 freaking years, man. The game would be dead without us. And Fire Emblem is as healthy as it is because of heroes. And it just circles back to where we're keeping it alive. I really hope they do that. No damn stamina potion. Also, I think that'd be the perfect time if they had a B-Day login to give us the little hat that Faye wears. Because that's an accessory that is not in the game to use. And I want it. Freaking want it. I want the hat. I want the party hat. It's quite chilly with how stormy it's being. I hope it does rain. There's a lot of clouds and it's mega windy. Well, on the other note, camera, focus. Another note to compare to other model games, it's more easy to get 5-star units in Heroes, in my opinion. I'm honestly surprised they didn't announce another new Fire Emblem main game since Faye is popular. And bless you times 2. Thank you. I'm sure it's coming. Just I'm pretty sure they just, I hope at least they learned from Engage that it's better not to try to rush out a game. Because it just is seriously just too soon since Engage to just have a game out already. It's been like what, 2 years? That's not nearly enough time to make a quality game. So I hope they're just trying to make a quality game instead of trying to pump out, you know, some quantity. Yeah, I just think it's way too soon. Because game developing is really tough, even if you have a team. It takes a really long time. I feel like the soonest for getting out a quality game is like 4 years. I keep straying from these strawberries. I honestly would love a new Fire Emblem game that plays like Dragalia Lost. How does that play? I never played it. I'm sad my phone didn't have enough room when it was active. They really just need to bring Dragalia Lost to the freaking Switch. They need to port that ish into a full game and bring out its full potential. I really don't know much about it, but what I do know, I was like, damn, this game was ahead of its time. Truly ahead of its time. I think I want this color. Alright, 10 minutes before I go check on my phone. Outside recording my neighbors. And then I should have my little avatar on the side here. To just be a little more interactive. But the music was so good. Ugh. I don't know how the events were, so I don't know if maybe like putting in the events would be difficult. And I feel like the gacha rolling, they could make it just like each character like kind of like a Fire Emblem, where you have to like go out of your way to recruit them or something. Conditions met and all that. But yeah, I discovered a lot of good music from Dragalia Lost. Not just music, but also some artists. I don't know if Dragalia Lost was my exposure to Dalco. I kind of have a vague memory of being like, what? Dalco? I'm not sure. It's been so long. That poor game needs another chance. Also, for Dragalia Lost to have multiple fire events, it's odd they never put corn in the game. They didn't even have time, I think. Because the first crossover that I remember, they were trying to make it more hero centric, to be like it's a heroes crossover. And then the second one that had Crom, I believe, they're just trying to get in characters that were like a surefire popularity interest and all that. And so if there was able to do a third one, they probably would have brought in, you know, it's more suitable characters. But as we both know, that game, it's resting in its grave. That poor game. It went too soon. It was too good for us in a time that people weren't ready. True, but Corn was extremely popular, especially in Smash. I mean, Corn is kind of popular, but just definitely not as popular as Awakening characters. Cause yeah, I just think they just weren't able to reach it on time before end of service. And yeah, just Awakening, just the Fire Emblem crossover in general was definitely a plan to try to get more players in, because they probably saw that the game was pretty weak and dying, so they're just trying to get more fantasy lover type players in. So they just the second time around they just had to get surefire characters, because I don't know, just, you know, who was the first batch? Marth and what was it Peony? Was Peony in the first group? I don't know, the first group was cool, but just definitely like not to go rushing at. So the second time they were just like, all right, characters that will for sure sail. So, where did I say sail? Just a matter of what is it, corporate-ish, you know. But Crom is more charming, precisely. Just Crom definitely has a bigger fan base, that's for sure. It was Marth, Pen, huh? And Alphonse. Okay, so yeah, Peony. You mean Peony? Peony is Peony. But yeah, just that first group and Veronica, yeah, that the first group definitely aren't breadwinners, that's for sure. Like Marth, of course, is a legend for being the very first Fire Emblem Lord and all that, but I'm pretty sure Crom's fan base is bigger. Marth has his loyal fans, but Crom is just simply more dashing and handsome. I do enjoy Marth for being very twink, for being the first lord and being such a twink, but yeah. Just Marth doesn't have the depth that Crom does. Marth is just such a Gary Sue. Like he's just not appealing, and you know, just all the odes sung about him and all that, and then just him being like, you know, very humble. I would like to see more flaws out of him and weaknesses. But I really can't like say some off the top of my head. Crom, we love Crom because he's brash and rash and stupid. And is pretty codependent, which builds like a lot of you know, weaknesses out of him, but he also is able to turn it into a strength by making bonds with people. Yeah, Martha's just a little too perfect. I want to see Marth angry. Does he ever get angry in his games? Or like devastated? I don't know. I just want to see some sort of extreme emotion out of him. I feel like Chris has more meat to him than Marthy boy. Peony was in the second part. Oh, Bonbon, wait till you play Fire Emblem 3. Marth got some depth. Okay. Oh, I hope so. Just everything Faye feeds me just makes him very Gary Stew. I hope they can show that side to him. Because that's what I really liked about Crom, was just like how insecure he is. Phone focus, please. Just, I don't know, just how insecure he is, just how he lets his anger get the better of him sometimes. How he acts first before thinking, and all that. But yeah, who knows when I'll play another Fire Emblem game. I literally just get instantly depressed just thinking about the fact that I haven't been able to find a job for a whole freaking year. I tried so hard applying, went to so many interviews, even took the plunge of applying at jobs that I knew I was gonna hate and just absolutely suffer at, both mentally and emotionally and physically. Still nothing. The worst part about it is I know I was passed on because I'm a freaking runt. Because I look like I'm 12. Even though I'm over twice that age. But I'm just trying to take it as rejection is protection. You know? And the right job will come up. Okay, I'm getting way too depressed thinking about this. It's seriously upsetting. Strawberry, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm going a little too uniform here. I hope you find a job that's less stressful. Thanks. Honestly, I don't care too much if a job is stressful. I just want a job where I'm not getting stalkers, kidnap attempts, and just creeps. That's honestly all I want. The job can be hardworking, it can be a little stressful, just as long as there's not that. Cause it just makes me so anxious, makes me so depressed. Can I share a story with you? I told my sister this story. Oh god, I kind of feel like crying already. I told my sister this story because I thought she would understand, because I have like a borderline phobia of men, of guys, males. And when I told her that, she was just like, oh, that's not that bad. And I was like, I couldn't even say anything because I was like, you know everything I've gone through, and you're really saying that to me. But anyway, this was at an old seasonal job I was working at a retail store, and it was middle of the day, and so it was pretty empty. You know, not too many people because they're at work probably. Blah blah blah. Just slow, pretty empty. And we had three registers open, and then of course we also had the self checkout open. And I was really hidden away because one, I'm really tiny. Like I'm literally being like mostly blocked by just the whole register setup. Like people like were going to the other two registers because they were just not seeing me. Which I was okay with. So yeah, there was two other registers that are like directly right there, like when you're walking towards the checkout, like you immediately see those two open registers, and then you'll probably see me if like you see that those two registers are busy. But yeah, just all three of us, we were just chilling, we were just all hanging around at our register, just waiting for a customer. And so this guy, I already was getting a bad feeling, like my instinct was already going off when I saw him, because I saw him. He looked at the one guy that was at a register, like he's like the first one you would see, and then he looked at this other girl that was like a register away, like, but they were like, because it was like two rows, so it was like, let me draw it out. So let me use a darker color. So each line is a register. And so I think, I don't remember if there's 8 or 10, but there's the guy right here, and then a girl right here, I think. Or maybe she was right here. I don't know. But and you come in from this way from all your shopping. So you're seeing them first, and then I was right here, just being blocked off by like everything. Like you don't see me until like you're pretty far in. So this guy, he comes in from this way, and he sees the guy, and like kind of makes like an expression, like a kind of like you know, a little bit disgusted expression. And so then he sees the girl right here, and so you know, he goes for her, which I'm immediately like, okay, like, you know, that's weird, because you know, he saw the guy who was available but decided to go for the girl. And then no, I think it was 5 registers, so because I was diagonal from this girl. So I'm here, and so I'm still like super blocked off from everything. And so this guy, he's about to go to her, but then he manages to spot me and immediately just beelines for me. And I'm just kind of like, what the hell? Like, what's up with this guy? Like, you know, because he was obviously trying to go for the girl, and then saw me, and just like his eyes lit up, like they literally like lit up, and I was like, oh god, like is this a creep? And so he comes up to me, and all he has in his hands is a box of condoms. And the entire time, and he's just hard staring at me as he's walking up, like just staring me down. I'm just like, what the frick is this guy? And so he puts the box on the counter, and he's just like staring me down like crazy. And like I'm just super uncomfortable because, you know, I feel like any other sane guy would go to the guy to, you know, not make things awkward, but he intentionally was about to go to this girl, and then this just beelines for me, and is just staring me down. And like I'm a pretty bold person, but I just have too many traumatic situations of, you know, just being harassed and assaulted by guys, that, you know, I just shut down. I just completely shut down, and I'm just on autopilot. And so I'm just staring straight down at the register, like not making eye contact with him. But I can just tell that he's still just staring at me, like, you know, just watching my every movement of like picking up the box and like scanning it and like putting it in the bag and all that. And then and you know, so I'm just trying to ignore him, and you know, just trying to get through the process as fast as possible. And you know, I look at him one last time to give him his receipt, like I kind of glance at him, and he's still just staring me down. And like, you know, just doesn't even look when I'm handing him the bag. Like he takes it, but he's still just staring at me the entire time. And like, even until he's like leaving a little, until he's like past my register here, like he finally like stops looking at me. And yeah, just I was just so disturbed because that was just such a weird situation. And like he clearly wanted like some girl to deal with his box, and you know, I don't know, just he probably was gonna do weird things and stuff. And yeah, just I I just shut down for the rest of the day. But yeah, just after my sister just being like, oh, that's not that bad, I don't know, just I never shared that story again, because I was like, all right, you hoe, you couldn't understand where I'm trying to come from. Like, I don't know. But yeah, just I just that's just one situation that I deal with, okay? And I deal with weird things like that all the time, of people just being really freaking weird to me. And I don't know, just I hate it. If I could just have a job without incidents like that, I would be a happy camper. But yeah, I just attract the freaks, and I hate it. But rooting for you, Bonbon. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's crazy, but glad you're okay. Yeah. Like, I'm grateful, like, it didn't escalate more than that, but still, it was just so weird. And then the same job, because, you know, we wear gloves to handle things. When did I have this job? I don't know. People, it wasn't 2020 or 2001. It was probably 2002, I think. But people were still kind of iffy about, like, you know, COVID germs. Oh, excuse me. And so I was wearing gloves, and I think I took them off. I took them off to put on a new pair of gloves because that current gloves was super dirty. And some weirdo comes up and was like, "Hey, can I have your gloves?" And I was just like, I just squinted at him, and I was like, "What the hell?" Like, no. And he's like, "Oh, but I need it for a science project. We're trying to collect DNA samples, and like, gloves would be perfect. Like, can I have your gloves?" And I'm just like, "No, you can't. Like, I'm not gonna give them to you." And he was like, "Oh, okay. That's fair. That's fair. Okay." And I thought maybe if he was for real about the project thingy, I thought he would probably ask another coworker who was also wearing gloves. But they only asked me. And, like, he was trying so hard to get my gloves I was just wearing. And I was like, ugh, I don't even want to know what you were actually planning. But yeah, I just get so many freaking weirdos, and I don't know. And I guess that's why I'm extra depressed, because I applied at jobs where I know I would get weirdos like that. Of putting myself out in the public like that. And I still didn't get hired. But yeah, just trying to take it as rejection as protection. That God is just trying to protect me and having me practice some patience until I can get a better job. But yeah, man, people are just so weird with me. And that's why I need a man like Rom. Or And that's why I was largely lesbian until Crom. Alright, be right back really quick. I need to go check on my phone. I was recording my neighbors. I can officially bring it back. 1 second. Yeah. Oh, my mochi. You have a piece of hair in your face. I'm back. Gosh darn it, my phone got blown over by the wind. Whatever, the first video I got is good. Yeah. Anyway, let me stop talking about depressing things. I'm just getting sad thinking about it. To transition a little, I really wish I could just play Weather and Waves properly. It's like, it's everything I wanted in Genshin and better. I can't wait for the anniversary. I can't wait to see what they have for us. I know we can trust Kuro Games to give us something nice. I know everyone's wanting a free character, which would be nice if we could choose a free standard character. I mean, I'm pretty sure since Honkai Star Rail did it, they'll do it. Cause they try to be on, not even on par with them. They try to do better, which I would happily take another copy of Verena to max her out more. She'd be carrying me with her heels. Oh, and I also saw the leaks for the characters for next patch. I think I'm like 90% decided I'm going to skip Shorekeeper because I was gonna try to single pull for her. Since I spent all my game currency getting Cantarella and Camellia. But I'm more than likely gonna skip Shorekeeper to get, I don't even know how to say her name, Cashonia? Caconia? Cashonia? 'Cause she's so beautiful. Just her dark green and her bright red theme speaks to me so much, and just her outfit is so beautiful, and then her attack, her gameplay is so cute. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna just skip Shorekeeper. But only if I could enjoy her properly by being able to play the dang game without it crashing constantly. I should probably do like a leaf back here. That was the wrong pencil, but that's okay. Let's use the same one so it can stay consistent. Oops, not even on the right color. I'm like kind of worried I might not finish this on time for EmblemCon. Because, you know, even if I were to finish it a few days, because I still need to finish it. I need to finish it by the 20th, so at least I can have at least like a week to print it out and piece together the calendar. Like I'm only gonna make 5 because I don't wanna make too many. I don't wanna overstock and then they not sell, and that's a concern too if I will sell anything, because I'm in the creative corner. I'm just gonna be lost in the sauce among everyone else. But yeah, I'm just so slow. I started this in what, the beginning of February or something. It's literally been 2 months. Like, obviously I haven't been working on it every single day and all day, but still it's been too long. I think oh, let's unplug my phone. I think next week's streams is just gonna be a whole lot of drawing to push myself to get it done. Actually, okay, let me just lower opacity. There we go. Put it back at 60. Oh. I'm drawing for 2 hours now and I don't even have a strawberry done. A single dang strawberry done. Heckin' moleckin'. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, I do want to draw longer, but got some things to do. I need to send off the. I actually need to send off the screenshots. And I don't want to do that too late. I don't want to be tired. I don't want to be doing it at like 1 a.m. or something. So I think I will stream for 10 more minutes. And then go do my documentation stuff. Where is a strawberry with white? Here we are. Is that white too light? I feel like it is. I feel like I should do something more gentle to just show that everything's like a little bit faded. Yeah, there we go. Pew, 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 pew. This color. Fix it up right here. I just want a little bit right here. Okay, there we go. think the seeds are too big. Oh my gosh, okay. Gotta undo everything. Ooh. I don't know if I mentioned this. Well, I'll say it again if I did. I really, you know how we have the special accessories that come with units now? I would like to see a Sami. That would be cute. And I would also, this is a huge hope and dreams, but likely not gonna happen. It would be cute if we could get like a little tiny Grima pet thing. Looking like a little baby Grima or something. Need to fix this, actually. The shape is weird. There we go. No, a little more. Maybe you need to erase. Oh, my shoulder is feeling super stiff. Doing well so far, Bonbon. I suppose. Only one strawberry done. Well, not even done. Out of a cajillion. And I'm gonna end stream in 3 minutes because I need to get that new documentation and forward it off to the HOA officer. And I have an hour-long video to review, so gotta do it before I get too tired. Which I'm already tired. Okay, I think I will worry about the strawberry seeds at the end and just get like the shininess and all that painted. Let's focus on that. So that way I'm just... So Chrom is back in the next Smash Bros games, and if they add DLC costumes, they need to have him in the swimsuit that will print money. That would be funny, but I think they would have to redesign his swimsuit because his swimsuit is just literally trunks, and he got too much junk going on. But there's not gonna be another Smash. The guy who directs and everything, he stated that was the last Smash, that he intentionally made it so it'd be like the last Smash forever because he's over Smash, which is understandable. Creators shouldn't be forced to make a game if they're not feeling it because the quality product is not going to come out. Maybe in like 10 years, maybe he'll feel it. But yeah, just he definitely is over it. It's Sakurai, right? Who made it? I think it's funny that Chrom was a DLC in the Smash before Ultimate. And you know, he had his video like maybe next time. But and then the same thing basically happened when he lost to Gatekeeper in Junior Legends. Oh, poor Chrom. Okay, I should do the leaves again. Okay, I really wasn't sure what I was doing with these strawberries, but now I'm getting the hang of it. They don't need to change his swimsuit because Shulk has the same type of beach shorts but without the logo. Oh, does he? Well, if they give her Summer, Chrom, and Faye, I hope they change it because it's so boring. Didn't Evil Chrom just lose the voting gauntlet? Yes, I was fighting tooth and nail voting for him. I'm so upset that he lost. I chose Ophelia after he lost, cause when I didn't even try though. After once he lost, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get my orbs, and that's it. That's all I care about. But if he did win, I would have been fighting tooth and nail until the last minute. Okay, I can make this leaf. I'm gonna pick up this color. It's a nice color. Oh, I'm pretty sure Grima won. Female Grima. But I'm a male Robin stan, so I didn't bother voting for her. She gets enough special treatment. Oh. Funny thing is, Chrom and Edelgard never won a voting gauntlet. I feel like Chrom has won something. Not Evil Chrom, not Risen King Chrom. But I think Brave Chrom won something. I don't know. All I remember is that male Grima has won 2 voting gauntlets. And then on the way to his third crown, he lost to female Grima. I really want to make a comic. This has been on my mind forever. I wanted to do this. But I really want to make a comic of the voting gauntlet of when Brave Robin came out, and it was Brave Robin, male Robin, versus Brave Chrom. Because I feel like Robin would fight for Chrom and Chrom would fight for Robin, and so I want to draw a comic of Lucina and Morgan like looking at like the opposing parties and being like, so do we fight for our dads or with our dads? And like just Lucina like kind of having like a meltdown until Robin is like, "Oh, sweethearts, why don't you just guys just sit this out, and then whoever wins, we can all fight together." And then the comic ends with after I think after Male Robin won, but then he lost the next round. So the comic ends with like just the Awakening team just like going off to party, like even though they lost, and just being jolly about it, and just leaving the final two contenders. Because I have like a whole little headcanon about how the voting gauntlet works, like in you know, characters, you know, beyond our mechanics. But yeah, I have so many drawings. First I need to finish this drawing, and then I have a lot of other drawings I'm trying to finish. I can post my a Pixie vlog by Crom's B-Day, because it's been a while since I posted something on Pixiv. All my Croppin fans are waiting. my three Croppin fans. Okay, it's past 10:30. So I'm going to end stream here. All we got to done today was just adjusting the background. Oh yeah, I finished the polka dots on Crom's cape. But I just did the background because when it gets printed, it's gonna get cropped. Because I was originally gonna print this another size, but for what I need it to be now, it has to get cropped a little to that. So I adjusted the background so that way printing looks nicer still. And yeah, I just only managed to do 2 strawberries here. And I guess I placed down like more strawberries and flowers and all that. Oh yeah, this is gonna be slow work next week. This is all I'm gonna be working on besides a few Fire Emblem Echo streams, or just a couple. Yeah. This was fun. Take care and be safe. Hope you have an amazing day, Bonbon. Thank you so much, Shadow. If I haven't said it before, I really appreciate you always stopping by. It's always nice to chat with someone. It just makes stream a little more bearable, or just drawing, not stream. Because streaming keeps me accountable. But yeah, thank you for always stopping by. Thank you for always hanging with me. Thank you for taking time, out of your day and all that. I appreciate you. And I hope you have a safe and amazing day or night, wherever you're at. So until next time. Bye-bye, Bot Squad, if you're there. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everyone. I need to actually undo my setup here so I can click end. Okay. Bye. Have a blessed night or day. Bye.